There's something about the desert at night that feels wrong. It's not just the silence, nor the vast emptiness. It's something deeper, something I can't quite explain. And after what I experienced, I know for a fact that I was never truly alone out there. I had always loved road trips, the sense of freedom that came with an open road and nothing but time. So when I found myself with a week off work, I decided to take my car and drive into the heart of the American Southwest. The plan was simple: explore, take some pictures, and camp under the stars. My friends warned me. Be careful out there. The desert is unforgiving, they said. Make sure you bring enough water. And a gun, another joked. I laughed it off. I wasn't worried. After all, I had my gear, my supplies, and my car. What could possibly go wrong? I started my journey in Arizona, passing through desolate highways surrounded by towering red rock formations. The beauty was overwhelming. During the day, the desert was breathtaking, miles of golden sand, scattered cacti, and an endless blue sky. I felt free, truly alone in a way I had never experienced before. But as night fell, the beauty turned into something else. Something darker. Around sunset, I stopped at an old gas station in the middle of nowhere. It looked abandoned at first, dust-covered windows, a rusty old sign that creaked in the wind. But when I pulled up to the pump, an elderly man stepped out from inside. He was thin, with leathery skin and piercing gray eyes. He didn't say anything at first, just stared at me as I got out of the car. "Need a fill up?" he finally asked, his voice hoarse. I nodded, suddenly feeling uneasy. As he pumped the gas, I walked into the store to grab some supplies. The shelves were half empty, coated in dust. There was an old radio playing some low static-filled tune, and behind the counter sat an old woman, her eyes hidden behind thick glasses. I placed a few items on the counter. As she rang me up, she paused, sniffing the air slightly before looking at me. "Where you headed?" she asked. "Just exploring," I answered. Her expression darkened. "You driving through Black Rock Pass?" I hesitated. I hadn't heard of it. But before I could answer, the old man from outside stepped in. "What happens next will haunt you. Watch the full story now on Frightful Murmurs."